What's going on, everybody? It's just another day in the kitchen, back with another episode, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at some dope collaborations between Travis Scott, aka LaFlame, and none other than the Houston Rockets. Yup, you heard that right, the NBA team, the Houston Rockets. Now, if you didn't know, the NBA season is in full swing, and of course, Travis Scott's hometown, the Houston Rockets, and himself have got quite a history. While you're here, you might as well go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, because later in this video, we're going to cover some facts you probably didn't know. Now, my hometown of Orlando, it's of course got the Orlando Magic, and right now we're looking pretty solid, so let me know what your favorite team is and who you think is looking good this year. Now, of course, the games are great, but Travis has, of course, used these as opportunities while sitting courtside to debut some exclusive merch and exclusive sneaker collaborations for the world to see, such as when he debuted this friends and family version of the Travis Scott Air Jordan 4 collaboration. And in addition to previewing his latest sneaker collaboration to the world, he's also built some great off-the-court relationships with the players, such as when James Harden was a big part of the Rockets team. Now, for an interesting fact that you probably didn't know, LaFlame mentioned that while he was a teenager, he was an actual ball boy for the Houston Rockets. He ended up getting an autograph from both Carmelo and Kobe, which I think is pretty insane, given that he would later become friends with the team. Now, starting in 2017, we had our first collaboration between Travis and, of course, the Houston Rockets. And for Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinals in 2017 against the San Antonio Spurs, Travis Scott had an official collaboration with the Houston Rockets. As you can see from this press release, anybody that went to the game actually got this tee for free, and personally I think that that's pretty raw. At the time, Travis wasn't the megastar that he is today, but the fact that he was able to have a collaboration with his hometown basketball team, I think is pretty sick. Now, as you can see, the tee features the phrase "Run as One" and also the Cactus Jack logo, which is now iconic, of course, as well as the fact that it was curated by none other than the Flame. Now, this time, let's fast forward 2 years to 2019 when Travis Scott was collaborating with the Houston Rockets yet again, this time through the brand Mitchell & Ness. Yes, you heard that right, the famous brand, and I wanted to show you guys what the website looked like in 2019 for this drop to show you this dope promotional video that they put together. Even if I wasn't a fan of the Houston Rockets, I would have picked this one up just because of how lit it actually was. Now, at the time of this recording, it shows, of course, that this was sold out. However, the price of the t-shirts for retail was $60. And when it comes to the actual graphics for this collaboration, I wanted to point out that it features the Houston Rockets logo that was used between 1986 and 1995. If you wanted to get your hands on this collaboration all these years later, it is going to run you quite a bit over retail price with the most recent sale, as you guys can see, for $143. And although I am always using StockX as a reference for the market price, I definitely do not condone them, and I have my own horror stories using the platform, so if you guys want to hear those stories, let me know in the comments. Now, of course, we do also have some other pieces for this Houston Rockets and Mitchell & Ness collaboration, which we are going to take a look at here. And I believe the retail price of this jersey right here was actually $250. And now, something that I mention in every single one of these artist merch videos, no matter how big the artist is, I think it is always super important for them to be seen wearing the merch, whether it's in a promotional photo like this or actually at their own shows. In my opinion, if the artists are not wearing their own merch in collaborations, I don't know how that can instill a whole lot of confidence in us fans that are buying these pieces, and of course leading to all of these pieces to sell out almost immediately. Now, of course, I also wanted to include, if you wanted to get your hands on these today, they're surprisingly not that much over retail price. Personally, this is my favorite piece out of the three that we're going to see in this video for the Mitchell & Ness collaboration, and as you can see, it of course features Jack and the number 01 on the back. Now, there are some different sizes that are available on StockX, so I did want to include those for all of you that are thinking about getting your hands on these. I wasn't able to find a whole lot of research when it came to the shipping times for this collaboration. However, since this was officially handled through Mitchell & Ness, I wouldn't expect that it took the 4 to 6 up to 8 months that we've now seen with some of these Travis Scott merch drops. Now, for the final piece of the Mitchell & Ness collaboration, it did feature this black t-shirt right here, which I think is pretty hard as well. And since it's your boy, of course, I had to show you guys at least one of the product links to see what this actually looked like for the drop itself. Again, you have to think back to 2019 and that although Travis was big, he wasn't as big as he is today. Now again, this does feature the previous Houston Rockets logo, with LaFlame adding his touch to the collaboration in the form of the globe over the face as well as the hand-drawn stars, and of course the small little Cactus Jack logo that you see here featured in the bottom right corner that I just wanted to point out for you guys. Now, if you made it this far in the video, I also wanted to point out that right now Travis Scott is of course in the middle of his Utopia tour, and there have been some new merch designs that have been featured on this tour, which I wanted to point out in the form of this new tee. And if you were able to make it to the Utopia tour, I'd love for you to share in the comments what you guys think about the experience. I've pretty much ended all of my videos recently encouraging everybody to go to the tour if they're able to, and I'm going to encourage all of you that are watching this to do the same. And as always guys, I really appreciate all of you that tune in and watch these videos. While you're here, you might as well drop a like and subscribe. Please stay safe out there. Thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen. It's lit, straight up, and peace. Yeah.